Hi, Leah from my sewing room here today. It is mid-September. I don't honestly know how that's happened, but here we are. So without further ado, we're unboxing the machine today. We're doing that live. I didn't think we would do that live, but change of plans. The Brother XP2 or Luminaire 2 is a souped up version of the XP1 that's been available for a couple years. I don't expect there's a giant number of changes between the contents of the two boxes, but there's so much fun stuff in here. So let's open it. We're trying new things. Look, guys, I have a microphone now. Is that better? Again, if you watched our other unboxing video, machine companies are really careful with how they pack their machines. The very first thing in the very top of this box is the scanning mat. This mat is for with your embroidery module. You can use the magnets that are included to put a picture on here and scan it into the My Design Center function in your machine and do a little bit of onboard digitizing with your XP2. You have a wonderful knee lift. So that'll lift your presser foot for you and giving you hands-free sewing. So you can not take your hands off your sewing to lift your presser foot. This fun collection of things is the holder for the sensor pen and the sensor pen. The sensor pen can let you do pinpoint endpoints while you're sewing. It's really cool. Really, really cool. Your big beastie digital dual feed Move It foot. And it's got the regular sole on it. So belt driven walking foot. It's awesome for sewing with cuddle. The all important power cord. Ooh. Ooh. This is the buttonhole foot for the XP2. It can work with your camera and it has a compensating plate for if you're going up over lumpy seams on, say, a placket on a shirt. This is your straight stitch plate. You'll note there's no screws holding this plate in. It is a spring-loaded and latch system. So you don't need screws to get the plate on and off this machine. Awesome! This is why we're trying new things. Every day we're trying new things. This funky case, it's not a funky case. This is your king spool stand that will fit on the back of your machine, but it folds down for transport. So that clips onto the lid of your machine. We'll put it on the machine in a bit. Folds flat for transport, so you don't break spool pins while you're taking it to class. This is a bag of spool caps, spool pins, and cone holders. That's pretty fun. I'm thinking this giant box here. Giant box. This is the real good stuff. This is Brother's accessory box for this machine. I love taking blue tape off of stuff. It's so much fun. Don't hold the lid shut while you open it. This is all the feet. There's a very wide variety of feet. There's room for some of the other accessories that we've already mentioned, like the sensor pen. That spot there will hold a walking foot. W foot will be an embroidery foot. O is an open toe quilting foot. C is a really small circle quilting foot. E is an echo quilting foot. This will be a blind, oh no, that's a straight 1/4 inch piecing foot with a guide. N is your monogramming foot. G is a blind hem foot. Nope. G is an overcasting. R is a blind hem. I is a zipper foot. M is a button sew-on foot. seam ripper in case you're not perfect. This is the greatest screwdriver if you have a machine ever. It's a multi-point screwdriver. So you can have your screwdriver in point 1, which has the little screwdriver tip poking through the hole there. Point 2, so if you need to do screw like that. Or point 3. And you can get those just on their own too. And then there's more there's more things. Bobbins and bobbin clips. So the bobbin clips will allow you to build a grid of bobbins. And then your bobbins don't all roll around in your drawer. Your bobbin clip will hold your bobbins steady. They don't roll around your drawer. You don't lose half your thread. Nothing's tangled at the end. And these clip together. So you can keep them all attached. Pretty slick. And you can get those bobbin clips no matter what Brother machine you have, as long as it takes the 7/16 bobbins. So more fun things. There's a needle plate cover. This will be used with your scanning mat, potentially darning. Brother also ships multiple bobbin cases with their machines. On your Brother machines, if they have a purple dot in the bottom, they are tensioned for embroidery or decorative stitching. So a little tighter tension, your stitches will pull nicer to the back. Scissors, just in case. There's some pre-wound bobbins that don't fit quite right in your Brother bobbin case. This funny little thing is a compensating height thing for different size bobbins. A straight stitch foot. Cording needle plate cover. That's cool too. And what would a new machine be without enough needles to get you started at home? Chalk pencil for marking. Thread nets for super slippery, slinky thread that doesn't like to stay on its spool. An eyelet punch. A lint brush, because unfortunately, sewing machines make lint. A teeny tiny little screwdriver. A slightly bigger screwdriver. This one will work in your needle screws, or if you do have to take the shank off to change out your presser feed. And further and deeper in here, there's a shank adapter. The Brother XP2 is a high shank machine, and some of the Brother feet are only for low shank. So the shank adapter will allow you to use low shank Brother feet on your high shank Brother machine. And then there's 4 different types of spool caps. Put that in there before I lose that screw. Large spool cap, medium spool cap, small spool cap. And then this funny little gray thing is also a spool cap. It fits inside the end of cone-shaped threads like that, and keeps your thread from getting caught between your spool and your spool cap. It's brilliant. It is your best friend when you're using these types of spools. So we're not even through the first box yet, guys. That's how much stuff comes with this XP2. It's awesome. Also hiding, ooh, there's more treasures. The first thing in the top of this bag over here is Brother's new end point stickers. These will allow you to set an end point for your sewing while you're doing something like a decorative stitch. And the machine will stop automatically on the very end of your stitching. This is something that currently the XP2 comes with. If you have an XP1, the Luminaire 1, you can upgrade to have the functionality for those endpoint stickers. There's the all wonderful snowman stickers. These allow you to get perfect placement with your embroidery if you don't hoop quite square. If you need your, that's a whole magic thing. Works with the camera on board the machine. And then there's user manual grid sheet set. So for designing your own stitches. What else is in here? Well, those are just clear. Those are just plain white stickers. I'll have to read the manual. I don't know what those are for yet. That might be for camera calibration. There is product safety guide, because you should use your machine safely. It also has a list of most of these accessories. What else is in there? Ooh, the pretty accessory guide. And the quick reference guide will be your how-to that you can keep right beside your machine as you're getting to know the basic functions. Lots of information. There's also all sorts of information available on board the machine, so you might not even need a paper copy of that. I believe this is the Move It Foot couching attachment. So there's a couching cord guide, the couching foot for the Move It Foot. So you can couch over a cord with this. What else is in here? Ooh, more thread guides. Whole bunch of different thread guides. And I should know what this one is. And I don't. So stay tuned. We'll figure that out in another video. It says why. It's got a cording guide. I don't know yet. I should. Sometimes when things are really new, we are surprised by what's with them, and then we get to learn. So maybe Anne said maybe she does need this machine. She might be right. It does have new things. Okay, top bit of styrofoam is complete. Okay. I don't need that bit of cardboard right now. We'll do this box next. So Brother packs everything for their machines all in one box. Makes it a little harder to get it home, but if you've just got a little car and you need a Luminaire too, we can take this out and split it into 3 boxes to get it home for you. But this way we know we get everything that should come with it from factory all together. So I'm opening the machine box itself. There's just a little bit of styrofoam at the top. And usually in that styrofoam is more goodies. So your foot control is there. And the slide-on accessory table. This might have treasures in it, so we're going to open it. Because there's more blue tape, and I like taking blue tape off. So there's storage. This will slide in along your free arm. Oh, there's not things in it right now. But there's storage front and back. Nice big storage. We're going to figure out how to get this to the table. I think is where we're going to head. I'm going to unclip this for a moment so I don't get caught. And then just this light little machine. Oh no, we're good. I got it. So all sorts of blue tape covering your machine to keep it protected in transit. Okay, so this, the lid on this lays flat. Like I mentioned, the thread stand will be able to sit up here. This is your great big throat. My hand span's about 8 inches. So we're like 13 inches. It's magical. So magical. So your workspace for sewing day. Like that. Pretty sweet, if you ask me. But that's not all. This box we should probably lay flat to get our stuff out. So in the top of our box for the embroidery module. The hoops are packaged in one side. The big hoop that comes with your Brother XP2, the total stitching area is 10 5/8 by 16 inches. It's massive. We also have a 5x7, which is a very, very common size for embroidery, and a 4x4. I'd hate for you to get home and not have bobbin thread to start with for embroidery. So spool of Brother bobbin thread. Then a roll of stabilizer. A roll of stabilizer, so you can stabilize your first couple embroideries when you get home. And then a really, really slick embroidery module, which also has a whole bunch of blue tape. It needs to be in this part of the camera. I can't actually tell what we're filming. I have no idea. So, hiding in the end styrofoam, one more hoop, because 4 hoops is better than 3 hoops. Look at that one. I believe this hoop is 10 5/8 by 10 5/8. Nice big hoop. Some of the other really cool things coming with the XP2 is way more functionality for quilting your quilts in the hoop. There's some really neat sashing functions for quilting sashings and big long borders. These big square hoops are going to hold your quilts nice and snug. There's also a fancy new hoop not coming with this machine but available. It's a magnetic sash hoop. That is all the stuff that's officially coming in the XP2 box. There's also luggage available for it. Brother's got some new accessories coming as well. So thank you for joining me for unboxing our Luminaire XP2. Like I said, I'm going to see if I can sneak this into my backpack and take it home and play with it. Because I know there's some really cool new features on here, and I would love to be able to show them off, but I might have to try them first. We're going to play with new machines. There might be a new accessory or two that I'm going to test drive this weekend. Maybe we'll do some crazy stuff next week. So thank you for joining me. Be safe, be kind, be calm, and we will see you next time.